Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Stories. I'm a little torn here. I don't want to do the blood and death, but you know what? I'm going to do this.
The stone bothered him. He hated being told what to do. Wasn't that why he joined the rebellion? Wasn't that why he'd refused to be a soldier? He'd agreed to come on board only if he could freelance. The stone felt a bit clingy. The sage Calaveras had told him where to find the Sky Ripper, a weapon capable of challenging the gods. Even without its armature, the core would still possess great power. He would go there.
I wonder if like the core will take the pain and misery.
The moment he landed the Farfarer, Reynardo had a rare feeling of regret. It's not too late, he thought. He could turn around and sail for Zenobia's island. He frowned. Wait a minute. He didn't want to kill Zenobia, did he? Sure, technically she was the enemy, but they'd been at Sword Fu school together. They'd never been lovers, but somehow they'd been closer. She'd told him every secret about herself. Except the biggest one. That she was the Emperor's daughter. No. Kill Zenobia, whispered the stone. Before it's too late.
No. Dear Zenobia, the director of the academy has told me how much he was impressed by your academic performance and leadership. Somehow I doubt this was a session of bootlicking. I've seen plenty of those. That old toad is sincere. I am proud of you, my daughter. You will make a fine empress one day. On my end, great news. Professor Calaveras has been studying the Nexus, and he has made a bold observation that Toad is a true genius. You know how that island is a unique, constantly changing new crystalline formations appearing, island fragments merging, splitting, slowly drifting, held together by some invisible threads? Professor Calaveras is convinced those changes are not random, but rather indicative of the living nature of the islands. He has observed that certain changes on the Nexus follow or sometimes precede a turbulence on another island, like landslide, quake, flood. The Nexus seems to resonate with those events. Maybe the islands are a hive mind and the Nexus is the brain. In any case, I am funding a permanent scientific observatory on the Nexus. It will attract the Empire's greatest minds with Professor Calaveras at the helm. I anticipate a great age of enlightenment for the Empire. With love, Father. Evil fight? Yeah.
Goth is over.
Wait. Oh. Wow. Goth is over. That's a Raven thing. Super cheesy, but funny as all. Discoverer. Interesting. Treasure chest of awesomeness.
Well, no sense collecting more materials. It was time to make something pointy.
I have to really pay attention to countering more. I also really want to upgrade this range. It's not far enough. Come on, so close.
For a moment, I wish that somebody had been watching.
Yeah. That was BA. Is all. Ooh, something this way?
There was something sour in the air.
Nope.
Like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a very long time.
Can't go that way. Can go this way.
Almost never saw wild gogglers together like this. The toads had to train them not to peck each other to death. So these had to be imperial gogglers. That meant ravens were up ahead.
Ooh. He hit me. Not a fan.
The stone hadn't lied about what it could do for him. With each raven he cut down, he felt a jolt of power flowing into his arm. "You're weak," whispered the stone. "The core will kill you." "Are you afraid of it?" "No, don't be ridiculous," it chuckled. But it's unstable. It'll poison you so much as carry it, and if you try to use it, it will explode catastrophically. Reynardo did not trust rocks that talked in his head. He went onwards.
I mean, I don't trust
What were
rocks.
these poles exactly? Parking meters from the time of the lost gods?
Parking meters? Wow. That cheesy. The cheesiness. Ooh. Too bad I don't like I don't like physical resistance. Piece de resistance.
It wasn't his fault. They looked so
Breakable. Is this one I already got? Wonder what's gonna happen. I wonder if I'm gonna die. Or if I'm gonna be like... What does this do?
Give me a lever, said Archimedes, and I shall open a gate.
Yeah, open a gate thing. Wait. Huh. Go fast. Cool. Range.
Well,
Yes.
he always wanted to do that.
Oh, that's a combo. I got it now. For some reason, I thought that was okay. Going the other way. That's gonna be awesome. Because now, at a 20 combo, I could hit anybody. Baller. Ow. And I get a 20 combo pretty quickly now. And I lied. I haven't gotten a 20 combo yet. Nobody gets powered up on my watch. Style, good. Jerk. Blow up, blow up, blow up when I touch it.
As he approached the core, the stone became hysterical. No, it's too much power. We'll rip a hole in space and time. He had a sudden vision of plunging his gauntlet into the core and dying in anguish. That wasn't his vision, was it? The stone had sent him its darkest fears, hadn't it? He had a sudden impulse to do exactly that. He raised his right fist and plunged it into the core. There was a rush of light. He thought he could hear the stone screaming. And then he passed out. When Reynardo came to, the core was gone. But the Iblis stone was no longer black, but glowing with a blue light. And it was silent. "I can't hear you," he sang out, and "You?" It didn't answer. "Ha!" he said. He had defeated the demonic gem with the power of his mind. He felt invincible. It was time to attack the Imperial outpost on the Nexus. Take the battle to the enemy. But among the huge crystals, there was also an observatory. A wise man would probably ask the scientists exactly what he had first. How wise was he?
I've already been there. I'm going here.
As the Farfarer sailed towards the Nexus, Reynardo wondered if the core had been created to silence the stone. or even to feed its hunger. Honestly, he didn't care. He felt terrific, and he appreciated the quiet inside his head.
Yeah. I know I need to do the first one again, so I could unlock some stuff.
The Nexus was infested with ravens, but that didn't bother Renato. With each death, the converted Iblis stone in his gauntlets glowed brighter, and he felt stronger. Wow. He was getting a bit bloodthirsty, wasn't he? Well,
Yeah.
he wasn't worried. He was a warrior. They're supposed to be bloodthirsty.
I like being bloodthirsty. Kill all the ravens. Wow, that's intense. I am pretty sure I've already done this part. But that's okay. Better than going to the observatory right now. Hold on, I gotta fix something really quick. For some reason, a second copy of Stories was running in the background. And I think it was dropping my frames. And also a mouse. It's really weird. Boom! Everybody die. Yes! Got it! I got the 20. Epic. Can I go somewhere? I probably should have gone the other way. Stupid me.
The core, absorbed in the stone, was doing its job perfectly. Renato could feel a little eldritch jolt every time he downed a raven, but then it flowed into the glowing stone the way water flows down a riverbed. It all felt perfectly natural, as if all his life, this was what he had been meant to do.
Yep, this is what I was meant to do.
You couldn't go sticking jewels in your gauntlet just anywhere. What if you dropped one and broke it? Luckily, there was a bench right here.
I like this too much. 15% chance. Increases? No. I like all of those that I've got. How do I get over there? Ugh. That laughing, that chuckle. Not creepy at all. Ow. Counter. That is the coolest move. The grab, throw, and then tackle.
Renato tore through the last remaining guards at the outpost like hot coffee through snow.
What?
There was a far speaker toad here. He called the council speaker. He knew she would be thrilled. And she was. She wanted him to come back to base. They had plans to discuss and a medal to give him. A large, golden medal. Great, said Renato. Let's talk about who else I can kill. Then the far speaker croaked again. Hello, Renato, it said.
If you get sick of slaughtering second-rate birds in the Nexus, I am waiting for you in the mountains.
Zenobia, the witch, taunting him. With the stone, he'd finally be her match.
No! The stone is tricking me again. I'm gonna do the metal.
Zenobia was taunting him. No doubt she hoped to lure him into a trap. Well, he was nobody's sucker. Especially not hers. He carried victory in his gauntlet. He would go where the council pointed him.
And with that, I'm not sure. But thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.